What is up, guys? Welcome in. My name is Nick. Welcome to the channel and welcome to Multiclass Racing in the open lobbies, a first for the channel. I have no idea what I'm doing. I looked at the leaderboards. I picked none of those cars. We're going to go C, D, E. No, going E, D, C, progressing through here, starting in Group E with the Opel Cadet. Let's get to it. Right, guys, as always, thank you to all of my channel sponsors. You guys are fantastic. We are not the only cadet, as you'll see. We can let's try that again. As you can see, we are staring at the back of one right now, and yeah, let's just see how this goes. Really, we're at Yas Marina. No idea what the roll-off is to the guys behind. I believe there is only one person in the actual group above us. The Group D in this race appears to be the least popular of this multi-class lobby. I've got to remember how this track actually goes as well. This is the one that you cut down into? I don't know. Doesn't look like it. No, because you'd normally go down there. Okay, so we're going this way. Cool, got it. Yeah, so say multi-class. This is a first for me. Oh, outbrakes myself. Apologies. You can go back through. Let's put it in reverse there. Let's try actually driving this properly. I am expecting to be stoned at last in all of these because I don't know how to prioritise power or grip. Generally, oh dear. F, my mini friend. Ripperino, my guy. Yes, I don't know what the actual priority order is. How much emphasis you want to put on speed. This looks to be a power track based on the length of this straight that I'm doing in this fucking tiny little nugget of a car. It's a fantastic car. I love this little Opel Cadet. It's a great little car. I don't think it's going to be the best built for this one, to be honest. It's a 16-minute reasons. 16-minute endurance race. I probably could have got away with soft tyres looking at how much wear we've got on this one. I just panicked and it said they would last, but I wasn't sure with how much grip they would have at the end, so I panicked. We've got the Ginetta, the only higher class car than us, currently sailing behind. Let's hope he makes a safe pass. I'm just going to stick to my line. He's just going to drive into the back of me. Get up the inside there, sir. Right. It has been a long time. I built this Cadet a long time ago to do a challenge with a guy who has unfortunately stepped away from YouTube. Average Fuller. People who know my channel may know his. Yeah, unfortunately he has stepped away from making content, at least in Forza. He has popped up making some other stuff. And if you do watch this video, brother, thank you very much. It's sad you're not still around. Oh dear God, that was a very quick D-type. Very much decided to buzz the tower there. But yes, I built this for one of his time trial things that he did on his Discord server, and it's just been floating around my garage. And then I saw that it was part of the multi-class for this week, so I thought, you know what, we'll dust off the little Opel Cadet. I have an idea for something else to do with this car later as well. Fans of multi-car mods may know what that is if you know the history of the Cadet and its build lineage and things that are going on over at MCM at this current moment in time as well. But yes, this is, as I say, I am fully expecting to be at the back because I don't know the meta in open lobbies. This is what I used to do back in the day. I mean, this is all you could do back in the day in Forza Motorsport 4, was just build stuff, race it, and then refine it, and sort of go from there, really. It looks to be I am, as is my normal way of building cars, grip first, power second. Seems to be not the thing to do here. The thing to do would be to actually change gear as well. But yeah, it's going about as well as I thought it would. As you can see, everyone is just offing the fuck down the road as we barely get up through the gears at all. Keep it in second, don't really need first gear here. We are definitely catching up with this Ford Escort. I think it's or Sierra Cosworth. I can't tell from here. It looks like an Escort to me. Still got the Mini hanging in behind us as well. He's not too far down the road. I think his thing's a Sierra there. I don't know. Benefit here is I can stay flat. I mean, he's just going to buzz straight past me down the very, very long straight. So it's kind of redundant actually doing anything at this point, but, you know. Don't really know where I'm going with that, to be honest. Ah, nice and early. There we go. That's probably my best bet for that one. Next up is the next Cadet. Currently in the podium, though, which is better than I thought it was going to be. I also thought there was probably more people in this lobby. I thought it was busier than it was, but anyway. Let me know down below, guys, if you are a not multi-class racer, if you are an open lobbies racer, and let me know what I'm doing wrong. I probably should learn. This is a whole avenue of things I have no idea about in the current iteration of Forza Motorsport. And it is probably an area I should spend more time in, because it has scope to be very interesting. But as you can see, I am, to my detriment, a grip first player. I knew coming into this was probably going to be the wrong way to go. You kind of just want to get as much power as you can out of the car and hang on. Is generally the way that it used to be in Forza, and even then I was a grip only player and just trying to hang on, really. But we're gapping the guy behind us a little bit now. We've got about 2 seconds gap, and we're 6 seconds off the Cadet in front, so he's obviously had a mistake, the reason that we were so close to him beforehand. But yeah, we've got another 9 minutes of this. Tad bored, I'm not gonna lie. This could do with having a few more people in it, as most lobbies could in Forza right now. I think most people are just hiding away in GT3. But yeah, I'm just gonna plug away. We've got tyres for hours based on what I'm looking at down here, so soft tyres would have also been fine. But yeah, I'm just gonna plug away and see what we can do. Oh dear, I've got that wrong. That's not good. I was just about over 3 seconds ahead from the guys behind, and now I'm coming onto the very long straight very slowly after a very bad corner. This is not good. It's not so good. Scheiße. Thankfully, the guys behind seem to be squabbling. The guys in front are just getting even more in front at the moment. I just don't have the power. Can it do it, Captain? I don't have the power. Don't really know what lap times are doing as well. This is one of the downsides of the multiclass thing as well. There's no time clock, no lap counter, nothing. Well, yeah, no lap counter, but you know what I mean, no lap timer. That's the words I was looking for. Good thing is the 2 people behind do appear to be squabbling. 6 minutes left to hold them off. About 2.5 seconds behind. They've been that for most of the race. Guys in front, unless they kill each other, are very much gone. Oh, the Mini who got killed early on looks to have got through and is quick. Mini is a bit of a shithouser though, from what I understand. My 2 minutes looking at the lobby leaderboards in Rivals led me to believe that I probably shouldn't pick the Mini. Because, well, I can pick the Mini, but it's just very boring. Multi-class aspect of this hasn't really been a thing, other than when the guys came past us once. It's kind of not been a thing. 4 minutes to go. 3 seconds behind. So as long as we don't lose a second a lap, we're good. Right, looks like the guy behind had a mistake coming through those corners there, because we've just opened up a second gap on him, or half a second gap on him. And I had a mistake coming into that corner. We might have the one C-Class car currently in the race trying to get past us right at the very end here. He's just coming through the left-hander before the long, sort of very long right-hand apex thing. I'm really good with describing the track here. Also, this is Yas Marina. I think my indifference for this track is well known, especially if you've seen my tier list video in the past. You'll know my indifference to this track. It's a fine track. That's as best as I can say about it, to be honest. I'm getting a bit worried on fuel, I'm not gonna lie. 2 laps, yeah. I'll have to lift and coast a little bit at the end. Got far too much grip. I really don't need these race tyres. I think that's probably the bait. Is going for race tyres, which I've done on all the cars, spoilers, that we're going to be choosing tonight. So because I just like grip. Right, the C class is just getting past the guy in 5th in class. Our class, not his class, obviously. Oh, that was terribad. Should be enough, though. We've only got an minute left. Have a look at the headlights behind us. It's the Mini. Very close behind the Mini is the Grade 2. Oh, sorry, there are at least two Grade 2 cars in this car. In this race. God damn it, words. What? Avoid the sausage curb. "30 seconds left." Maybe medium tyres were correct, so I've just got about half. I've used half the tyre. Here comes the C class. Please don't kill me coming into this corner. Thank you. That's an interesting way to take that corner. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. We got P3 in E class for our first race. There we go. I mean, we're pretty much the only people in the only one that has multiple number of peoples in it. But oh wow, we were considerably the slowest car in the lobby, yet we still managed P3. Right, we'll just see. Oh, look at that, 2 Opels. Ours is the one on the right. With both got no front bumper. Yeah, there's me. There's fake me, who's the other guy in the other Cadet, because apparently he has a fantastic taste. That's all I can say. And yeah, I would like to land one. Okay, fair enough. I saw that a number of times on the leaderboards, so that's understandable. But that is E-Class done. That is a podium. Let us move on to D-Class. Right guys, welcome to race 2, and as you can see, we have gone for a bit of a weird ball with this one. It is the 1988 Scirocco, but we have, I forgot about the roll-off, we have a supercharger in it. It is a positive pressure supercharger, if I remember, or negative pressure, whichever one it is. Not the centrifugal one. Nope, that was me. I just wasn't paying attention. Yes, so we've gone. I looked at the list of stuff that was there, and then I looked at the cars that were available. And I always have a soft spot for these 80s Sciroccos. I low-key kind of want one right now. I keep looking on places like Auto Trader and stuff like that. And yeah, I just thought, you know what? Let's just give it a go. Upgrades wise, not too much. All driveline stuff as per usual with the centrifugal supercharger. And then I think a couple of other little bits as well just to get it up to PI cap. Unfortunately, again, another quite dead lobby. There's only me and 2 other people here, as you can see right in front of us. There's one solitary guy in the E-Class racing in a RS 1200, I think, 1600 Escort. And then we've got, I think, 3 or 4 Class C ones behind us. So, yeah, unfortunately, another relatively dead lobby. I don't know whether it's just the time that I'm doing it or if it just is not the thing to be doing in Forza right now. Maybe, I'm not sure. It is GT3 week, So there could be a lot of people over there doing that, I guess. But it's a bit sad to see. But yeah, we are already making progress up to P2. If you are here at this point, guys, if you've made it all the way to race 2, do please drop me a subscribe if you have not yet already, and you are enjoying this content, which if you've made it this far should indicate to me that you are. And yeah, let me know, of these multi-class ones, what's your favourite class? Do you prefer racing the slowest of the slowest cars available, like Class E's? I do enjoy a good nugget every now and again. Or do you want to be in Class C? Do you want to be in the top of the rung? I'm not sure, to be honest. I think the top of the rung seems to be the most popular. So obviously if you want the best racing as such, then that's the place to be. But yeah, it's not. I don't know if it's my desired class, like the class I prefer racing. I don't know. Class C is. I mean, I don't like it when they get too quick. Basically, my cap is probably S, but even then, I don't really like racing S class all that much. We've got a very quick car behind us. Actually, that's the MX-5, is it? Yes, of course it is. You should feel dirty, sir. Dirty, dirty boy. You dirty. That is very much the rival's car. It's the meta car, the car. If you want to try hard, it is the car to have. Because if you don't have that and someone else does, you will lose the end. Slide at the inside of the A86 there. He's probably going to come back in front of me because he does, I think, have a bit more straight line speed than I do. No, he's just going to stick behind me. Okay. Might try and outbrake me into the chicane here. Going to, he's running out of time. Oh, a little bit of running into slower classes right where I didn't want to. Make sure I don't impact his rate. Okay, good. Good lad. Just backing out completely. That's good to see. Well, it's not good to see. I mean, he didn't need to do that really, but it was nice of him to do that. And yeah, we are leading the class with 12 minutes to go. Hopefully our tyres last. I hope these are both C-class people coming past me. If not, that Toyota has had a rocket. Oh, I mean, it is a Toyota. Oh, it is the A86. Jesus Christ, that man has a rocket up his ass. Just going to sling it around the outside. I should have a lot more grip than him, I think. I have race tyres and he doesn't. So he should pull away through this section here. As I say, I've thrown every bit of grip on here. I've got suspension, I've got roll bars, I've got race tyres. I think I've even put thicker, like wider profile front tyres on as well, with the centrifugal supercharger, so I'm not too down on speed as I would have been without it, or if I'd just done for a couple of engine mods, excluding maybe camshafts, might have got me back to roughly the same sort of area. But yeah, it's, I think of all of my builds, it's probably the most well-rounded one. The Class C one should be quite funny. It's not something I normally drive, and I haven't done all that much to it other than shore up its weakest points, to be honest. Yeah, it's not something I normally drive, but it should be a bit of fun. As the same reason I'm driving this Scirocco. I just thought, you know what, I don't think anyone would ever really use this, so why not? And I must say, it's great fun to drive. It's at least the way I've got it, and the setup I've got on it is very fun. It's very compliant. It's very easy to drive. Very rewarding to drive. Seems to be quick enough. Granted, this isn't the highest amount of competition ever conceived in a motorsport race, but nevertheless, I am in P1. That has to account for something. So, entering the final 10 minutes of this 16-minute race. I say final 10 minutes, we are 5 minutes in to this 15-minute race. Burn, you bastards. There we go. I've just been singing your praises, god damn it. Yeah, so we've gapped the guy behind by 5 seconds. It's pretty much time to put a fork in it, because the shit's done. Oh. Well, that's a very minor word penalty. There you go. I got it out in the end. It's a very minor penalty of about 2 inches. Hopefully, shouldn't impact too much. Looking on the minimap, is that the MX-5 that's come around to lap everyone right now? If it is, that is insanity at how quick that car is compared to everything else. And insanity as to why you would just, oh yeah, the tryhards using it is just in a multiplayer race. Like, I get it for time trials. You got to be in the car that's capable of doing the time. It's just facts, like the end. It's only if you're a pig-headed like I am, where you try and go off meta and try and find something that's kind of halfway as close when you spend 8 times as long trying to figure it out. But yeah, if that is the MX-5, that is disgusting. In fact, he's coming through the arena section now, just about to take the definitely not hilled right-hand corner. Right guys, as you join me for the last sort of minute of the race here, the last will be just over half a lap, I guess, of the Nürburgring GP short circuit. Yeah, it's not really been anything to it, unfortunately. There's a reason that it sort of just cut off there, and now you're here. Yeah, I've been driving around and trying to get fastest lap, I guess, without actually having any reference as to how quick I'm going in relation to any other laps that I've done, which is an interesting predicament to be in. Trying to think, that felt quicker. I don't know if it was quicker because I have nothing to reference. We are nearly 30 seconds clear of the guys behind. Very much going to be winning this one, so it's going to keep up our trend of podiums for the class races here in Class D, and yeah, I'm getting a bit, I don't know, I'm getting a bit worried about what to expect in the next one. Hopefully we end up hitting a lobby that's got a lot of Class C in it, but who knows, to be honest. Oh, there we go, we had a 149.2, cool, sure. Compare that to 153 and 154, right, okay, yeah, so we're quite comfortably good. And there she is, our delightful little Scirocco, our little Scirocco. But that is D-Class done. 2 podiums, 2 races. 1 first and a third numbers. Let's go on to the big one. Let's do Class C. Right guys, here for the third and final race here in, as you can see, the Ford Mustang 69 one, the Boss 302 I think it is. Yes, as I said, not something I would normally drive. Doing this slightly differently, I have just basically taken all of the weight out of it, given it all of the performance-y stuff in terms of grip, left the power as stock, and just gonna see how it goes. It's not something I normally drive. I'm more sort of a Euro boxy grip and sort of, sorry, got a moth in the way. More sort of Euro boxy grip and handling first rather than power. So I thought I'd see how we fare with a Yank tank with a absolute fucking freighter of a car, and just try and make it as handily as possible. And fingers crossed, it goes pretty well. We've only got 4 people in our class in this lobby, which is a bit of a shitter. But we have to make do. My review of the multi-class one would be, seems a bit dead at the moment. There is a class open in the open lobbies as just a standard hopper, so I wonder if that is probably what's pulling a lot of the attention away, because I know A-Class is one of the more popular lobbies to run. It's generally where I look at if I were to do multi-class back in the day, sorry, not multi-class, open class back in the day, so potentially that could be part of the problem, but yeah, I think the main thing is just lack of engagement in the multi-class, unfortunately. There's one guy here in E-class who is literally just pootling around on his own. This little guy on the right-hand side, this absolute cutie in his MX-5, we're just going to buzz past. Try not and upset his day too much. That absolute cutie there, just driving around on his own. What an absolute darling. He's just out for a Sunday drive around the hills in Mugello part of Italy. We've got a Lightning McQueen liveried Lotus Elan in front of us doing his best versions of Tokyo Drift. The initial thoughts on the Mustang are surprisingly good, to be fair. This is actually feeling very, very nice to drive. Not what I was expecting at all. I have got full sort of adjustability on everything. It's got all of the springs, the rebar, the roll bars, not the rebars. It's got everything you'd want for a full handling thing. I've just made it full lightness as well, I think, if I remember right. I might not have been able to go full lightness depending on PI limit, but I don't know if I'll actually get a toe off the Elan because the thing's so goddamn tiny. But we'll put it in and see what we get if we get anything. Doesn't seem to be. I did short shift a couple of times coming down this straight there, so that might not have helped. Weirdly, it seems like I'm actually quicker in the corner than this guy in the Elan is, which is not what I was expecting when I picked the Mustang. I seem to be able to hold more apex speed with more grip. He's slide about all over the place, as you can see. Yet weirdly seems to have more speed than me in his little Lotus Elan. Okay, yeah, no, you just drifted wide into my line. Okay. That's a bit better. Yeah, I don't quite know what's happening here, to be honest. But we got that move done. We're up to P2. Guy in P1 is offing the fuck down the road. The only other guy in the lobby has left, so we're getting a guaranteed podium, so that's a thing, I guess. The absolute rocket ship that is Lotus Elan up my inside here. Go for the switchback. There we go. This is the bit where I think I have more speed than him because I can just control the car better. I think he's maxed the car's ability to go fast and hasn't addressed the ability for it to stick to the road, I think. The chassis is just not putting down the power. Right, coming to lap, well, I say lap, overtake the D-class car, I think. What have we got? Is this a Merc 190E? If it is, I've got a lot of time for that. It is a Merc 190E. Would you look at that? Oh, you love to see it. I love that car. No, that's definitely not the place to send it. There we go. Nice and easily through the corner. Past the straight even, into the corner. Apologies, I'm very tired, my brain's very cooked. This is actually the second time I've tried to record this C-Class race because I had a really good one at Kyalami and then apparently I forgot to press record at the beginning. So yeah, that's lost into the ether. Right guys, so as we come to cross the line for probably the last time, as we have 54 seconds left in this race and it's around just over a minute lap. Unfortunately, there's not really anything has happened in this one. It's been another quite dull race. As I said, there's only 3 of us. I am comfortably second. I'm about as second as I could be. 17 seconds ahead, 16 seconds behind. Yeah, that's about as slap bang in the middle as you can be between your cars in the same class, basically. And yeah, it's just, yeah, this could be fun. I don't know. I don't know whether it's just the A-Class lobby that's pulling everyone out of it, or the fact it's GT3, or if it's a mixture of both. But it's, I don't know, this just doesn't feel like it to me. Maybe I've got to invest myself a bit more in sort of developing the car and stuff like that, having a me and the car type relationship. I don't know. But, I mean, as you can see, we started with 7, we finished with 5. It's like, you know, it's like, oh, great, cool. I mean, we got the trifecta. We've got first, second, third in C, D, and E. I mean, E we came third, D we came first, and C we came second. But, you know, we managed to get the trifecta. We managed to get all 3 positions in all 3 lobbies. So we'll take that as a win, especially in the Yank Tank, the Focus RS or Cosworth, whatever that one was. It appeared to be just a bit too strong. But yeah, this week's not for me, let's put it this way. I might come back to it next week, depending on what they are, but there's not enough class difference in this one to make it interesting enough for me, and the lobbies are just too small, especially for Multiclass. But if you've enjoyed this, drop me a like, let me know you've made it all the way to the end, and let me know if you've run in this, what cars you've been running as well in each class. And if you like this one, have a quick look at the one on screen now. I haven't got any other Multiclass stuff for you to click on, but we'll have a look at our latest one in the GT3s, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.